Hello and welcome to the IKEA Supercenter in YBOR City, just on the verge of downtown Tampa with the new Electrify America station. Looks like it got commissioned today. I drove through earlier and I saw the guys out here, the workers, with all the cabinets open and then all of the switch gear and the power cabinets right there were all open. Beautiful facility here, brand new, and actually watched an out of specs Kyle Connors video today of the Maxwell conversion electronic vans. And the reason why I bring that up is if you look over there, they also put in chargers for their own IKEA fleet, as it says. You know, people are pulling in here right now. I'm sure I'm one of the first people today. I got my ID4 right there in pure gray, charging up. That was at 29% state of charge, and just pulled 184 right off the bat. Might have been the first person for that one. 6 dispensers. Six dispensers. So obviously 6 stalls, and then you have the 4 stalls. It says it right on the parking lot, IKEA fleet charging. Those dispensers look shorter, and obviously they're different for the fleet application. But right above you see the highway right there. That is what we call the Crosstown Expressway. It goes from all the way in South Tampa through downtown, and then goes all the way out to the eastern suburbs of Riverview, Brandon, Valrico, big bedroom communities that come into the city every day. We're only about less than a half mile from Amalie Arena, where the Tampa Bay Lightning play. The big deal with this charger is it's essentially in downtown, and there's not a lot of charging downtown. Some of the hotels have level 2 in their parking garages, but no high-speed charging. This is the new partnership that was announced a couple years ago that's finally coming to fruition, and there they are, chargers everywhere. IKEA, great partner, massive parking lot here. They could have put 50 stalls in here if they want, and it's hard to see, but this is the beginning. Everything that I'm shooting here of the famous YBOR City district with 7th Avenue, oldest Spanish restaurant in the United States, the Columbia restaurant, all of that's here. The trolley goes from downtown to there. Great location. Like I said, it's just I don't know why it takes forever. All these dispensers and everything else have been up for over a month or two, and it takes so long to commission them and, you know, electrify them and get them going. I don't know what the process is with that, but I've noticed that with everybody, just not Electrify America. There is a Circle K across the bridge over in Pinellas County, Pinellas Park, that is 100% ready to go, but they got the cones in front of everything, waiting to be commissioned and get going. So the electrification of Tampa Bay continues. A massive rollout since January 1st here in the Bay Area. You know, the 3 major cities, Clearwater, St. Pete, and Tampa, and the smaller cities to the north, Brooksville, smaller city to the south, Bradenton, and to the east, Lakeland. So since January 1st, I have counted like 15 to 20 sites that I put high-speed charging that you can actually go to in high-speed charging. There's like 12 Thornton's gas stations. There is 2 Mercedes-Benz charging networks already open, and a 3rd one under construction. So a lot of things happening here, and every week I watch all the reports on the EV news and everything, and these are the big 350 dispensers, the latest and the greatest from Electrify America. So you know, I've noticed now that there's competition. You know, right down the road, across the street, all that stuff is starting to heat up, and all this 59 cents a kilowatt and, you know, higher, and session fees. It's gonna, you know, some of these places are charging 59 cents a kilowatt and you're getting 70 kilowatts charging speed. That's not gonna work when you have stations like this open. You know, and IKEA's great, big clean bathrooms. They have a restaurant in there for anybody. So good stuff. Just want to bring everybody up to see. This is the 5th location in the Tampa Bay area, directly in the Tampa Bay area, with 2 more locations on the verge. You know, there's one out in Lakeland to the east. To the south, there is one in Bradenton, and there is 5 in the Tampa Bay area. And there's one to the north there in Bushnell. It's just a little bit out of the Tampa Bay, you know, as I call area, and I consider that from downtown 50 miles in any direction. So that one in Bushnell is just about 10 miles out of it, but charging stations popping up everywhere. They're doing it right. What's happening now, I tell everybody, should have happened 3.5 years ago when it was supposed to, and it didn't. So good stuff here. I'm gonna sit here and charge up my ID4, my 2024 ID4. Everything's sparkling new. The paint on the pavement, charging and all that stuff looks great. Like I said, I was charging at 184. That car will do 193 at a low state of charge. You know, we live here in Florida, so optimum charging, and we don't have to do anything to the battery ahead of time. Here is the fleet charging. Really cool stuff. And if I look right here, IKEA fleet only, no public parking. So good stuff there. They're putting the fleet charging in. And like I said, I saw a nice video today with Kyle and Melissa from Out of Specs reviewing a company that actually sells vans that are electrified to IKEA. So I'll be happy to see those when they're here, called Maxwell, built in Southern California. And they use Tesla electronic parts, the battery and the drive unit. So we'll be excited to see those here. So they got the infrastructure up, totally different, you know, probably does a high state of charge and everything, not using the same thing, but cool stuff here in YBOR City, just on the edge of downtown. The Tampa Bay is 1 block over. I can smell the bay right now. It's low tide. And there's all your power cabinets and everything, and everything brand new, getting going, and good stuff here in YBOR City. Tampa Chris signing off, and see you in the next video.